But he also talked to us about the fact that they had so many injuries, so many absences, green cards to deal with, but it's just another challenge heading into the season.
11 players who are from the previous roster, and continuity is just enormous for Peter Vermes this season. As Jaime Herrera gets us underway from Shell Energy Stadium, we invite you to turn off the world and turn on the game. It is week 1 here at Shell Energy Stadium, and we're playing for 3 points. It's a rematch of the Western Conference semifinal from 2023. Tim Leibold. Good feet here and a long-range effort straight into the hands of Tim Clark. And that's the type of action you love to see from Daniel Shallowy cutting in from that left-hand side. Simple yet efficient from Artur. Karaskia now. Head up. Picking out Brad Smith. It's fantastic from Houston for their opener. And it's the Aussie Brad Smith. Liftoff at Shell Energy.
Watch this clipped ball by Coco Karaskia. And Brad Smith just drifts back away from his defender. He unmarks himself in that moment. He finds himself away from Jake Davis. Heads this one perfectly to the back post, low. That's a well-placed ball by Coco Karaskia. Offside.
And it's offside, says Jaime Herrera. He was over at the monitor while the celebrations were ensuing. Schmidt with a big switch. Inch perfect for Karaskia. If Karaskia had waited a moment longer, he would have had Griffin Dorsey overlapping, but it's all for naught. The first half dominated by the Dynamo in the rematch of the Western Conference semifinal between Houston and Sporting Kansas City. Week 1 of Major League Soccer's 29th season here in beautiful Texas, and the second half is underway, says Jaime Herrera. Tyler Terrens along with Kinder D. St. Aubin. Thrilled that you could join us here on MLS Season Pass on Apple TV.
You see the run there by Afrifa coming in from that right-hand side on the attack, and
Tommy! And Sporting Kansas City more or less out of nothing in this second half somehow have a 1-0 lead.
To put that one away to the back post, beating Steve Clark across his body, a tough angle, and Sporting Kansas City comes away with one here.
The former NYCFC man is going to come on, and Brad Smith is going to make way. And Jan Gregush, the former Nashville and Minnesota United man, comes on and replaces the 18-year-old Brooklyn Reigns, who's put in a lot of work over these past. Siegel saw Dorsey, but couldn't thread the needle. As the Stanford product trying to link up with the Indiana Hoosier. Karaskia, look at this ball. Back in, it's Gabe Siegel! And there's the equalizer! Off the bench and onto the score sheet, and sends Shell Energy into a frenzy. It's 1-1.
Himself in the right position. Jake Davis can't put the pressure on, and it's Gabe Siegel putting it away.
Karaskia. Houston want to go on and win it. Awkward. Falls for Karaskia, and Melia needed to make a save. And there was no offside flag because it looked like it came off of a deflection off of a Sporting player. Outswinger from Karaskia. Great looking ball in. Melia makes the save. Schmidt was there. And a touch from Basong, unbeknownst to him, prevents the follow-up from Gregush. And makes his MLS debut here in the 86th. Kowalczyk from distance, and Melia saw it the entire way. And that's going to do it full time. The Houston Dynamo and Sporting Kansas City played to a 1-1 draw in their 43rd all-time meeting in the regular season.